Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the ZTS Show. I'm your host, Wally. Welcome to the NFL Week 11's predictions. And how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? For all of y'all out there, hopefully everyone's doing all right. So, real quick, let's get into it. Y'all already know what time it is. So, Week 10 has passed, and let's talk about who's in the front seat between me, Marcus, and Jay. I know it's small, so let me put this in full screen. As you guys can see, your boy took first place again. Oh yes, I'm right now lead. I took the week 10 with 10 wins and 4 losses. Marcus got it at 9-5, and Jay's at 8-6. You guys can see that I got a total rack of wins and losses of 103 to 49. Marcus got 100 out of 40. Out of 57, 52. Might have say 57. Lord, and Jay got 88 out of 64. So it's looking good, man. But we're getting down the wire. We're getting down the wire. Season coming up to an end. Looks like it's first season when it comes to the boys, it's gonna be in my hands, literally. But right now, I made a little lovely distinction between me and Marcus. Now I got 3 wins ahead of him instead of 2. So, yeah, something to think about. But with that said, let me put that aside. Because before we get into the Week 11 predictions, let's talk about some games that were just foul these past weeks. Just foul. Well, first and foremost, let me congrats to the big games that were out there. You know, Ravens and Bengals was another good game. Ravens, y'all starting to look like the Bengals a little bit with your horrible behind defense. I mean, it's starting to look like y'all should have put that payment on Patrick Queens. Hey, but I'm glad you didn't though. Y'all fight so hard for these offenses, and now look at y'all defense. Ugh, it's cute. But hey, it's still a great game overall. I almost lost it though. It's pretty much the same story. Crazy. Twists and turns. But looking at the next one. See, now this is the game that I want to talk about right here. I'm flabbergasted because now I had some expectation on one particular team, and that was Chicago Bears. Because of what CJ Stroud did last year, and I'm looking at what Chicago Bears are as far as on paper, I'm thinking, first year 9-8, at least 9-8, nothing better, right? 9-8. You look at what has Caleb Williams did this year, and it's like, how do you go out and go lose to the Patriots out of all teams? With all that you have on offense, how? They lose to the Patriots 19-3, and it's crazy. It's very crazy how the Patriots beat y'all, and y'all could have at least put a touchdown on the board. I put a field goal. That's crazy. That is immensely crazy. But then again, to be fair, I did watch a video where Tom Brady was breaking down how it's crazy how the league wants to start bringing in new quarterbacks from college, and then they want to start them ASAP versus them learning the system before they ever get to start. But at the same time, it's like, you can't make this up, though. Like, you just can't. All those weapons, and you're doing that? It's unbelievable. But don't worry, I'm not giving them the heavy flack here, because the big flag is coming over. I'll make sure that's the biggest one that's going to go on. Let me see. Big close game between Steelers and Commanders. 28-27. That was really good. Real good game. Steelers almost lost that one. I mean, pretty much Steelers and Commanders sort of played the same between quarterbacks as far as their effort. Like they were like 50% completions overall. It's just, Steelers wanted more better, but could have honestly lost that game, which was very questioning of how I may feel about this week's picks. So, yeah. Vikings. I had to go against the Jaguars. That's led by one of those scammers. Well, actually two, because I won't say two. I'll say one, because Mac Jones played that game, and that wasn't even no better. I mean, honestly, they better off with starting Trevor Lawrence and letting that ride out, because Lord have mercy. The Vikings, 12 points against the Jags. Is it time to has Sam Darnold revert back to what he was? 3 picks in the game. But hey, you ain't the biggest one with the biggest flack though this week. Ain't the one. All right, let's hit it off. Let's talk about the 2 teams that I have something to say. 2 teams. First and foremost, let's talk about the Lions versus Houston Texans. Woo. I don't know who I should talk worse of. Could it be because of Jared Goff with that 5 picks in one game against Houston that really hasn't really sporadic on defense other than this game right here? Able to throw 5. Crazy. Just crazy. That's a little bit crazy. I mean, I'm believing that some of the players had some like when Goff threw it, it was like one of those player exchange of the ball, and it's like, okay, fine. It was the player exchange of the ball that how they got the picks versus him just throwing directly. Because 5 picks in one game, that's crazy. That's crazy. But hey man, look. Congrats on the Lions defense for holding that game together and making sure they maintain and win. Because Houston, I don't know how the hell y'all fumbled that, bro. I don't know how y'all fumbled that. Y'all had 23 points to their 7 in the first half. How do you fumble 3rd and 4th? I don't know how you do it. I do not know how you do it. You had the lead. This was going to be one of your teams that you will beat that were up there, and you had the lead, and you dropped it. I don't feel good about y'all coming into the playoffs. I really don't. I believe that y'all going to be first round exits. That's just going to be the truth right now. I don't know what it is with y'all. I don't know what has flipped entirely. Like, again, like y'all were in the 98 last year. Like, that ain't like impressive. It was decent for what y'all started with, but for the fact that y'all are 9-8 last year, you would think there'll be something you work on that you can see from last year and be like, okay, let's get some pieces here, let's get some pieces here, and then y'all get better. Nah, y'all didn't get better. Yeah, for some reason y'all just got worse. Like literally, last year's compared to this year's, it's definitely worse. Even if you had a 9-8 record last year. Like this, like you can have a better. You technically have a better record now, but yeah, nah, bro, nah. This is ugly, boy. This game was one of those ugly games, but it kept you on the seat because you was wondering how this was gonna end. Because Lord knows. Okay, let me get off of that. But let's talk about it. New York Jets. You sorry piece of shit. Y'all bringing this mofo called Aaron Rodgers. You fired your head coach. You escorted his ass out. Then you get Aaron's one of his best friends and wide receivers. Well, one of his best tools in wide receivers. Let me make that clear. That nothing has sporadic out of that. You know what? Cleveland, I gave y'all a lot of flack about letting go of your boy. Letting go of your boy. Now I'm on Jets ass. I'm on the Jets ass. Y'all made the worst signing ever. I don't know what y'all smoking on. I don't know what y'all smoking on. Maybe you saw what happened with Joe Flacco over there in Cleveland the other year, and you thought, oh, we're gonna get Aaron Rodgers. It's gonna be good, or whatever you was speaking. Because, bruh, there ain't nothing that told me Aaron was gonna be ever great. Now, granted, you can say, well, come on, bruh, Aaron's coming off of that injury that he had from last year. Man, look, with the team he has and the decency of what he got going on in Jets, he should be the second best team in the AFC East right now. And he ain't. All three of the teams, Dolphins, Jets, Patriots, they all look shit. It don't matter which one of them teams second. Ain't none of them make it to the wild cards. Based on schedule. Ain't none of them make it. Miami will be lucky enough to make it. Boy, y'all Jets are on hot fire. Y'all on hot fire. Jets, do the right thing. Tell Aaron Rodgers to retire. And now y'all back on the drawing board. All over it. Ain't that funny? Dummies. Yeah. Now I'm saying it. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Jets, y'all did the worst signing ever. At first, I thought it was going to be Cleveland because the whole Deshaun Watson, they gambled. Nope. That's y'all now. That's y'all. Y'all did the worst thing ever. Y'all was better off just getting a new fresh quarterback or some shit, or just working with a rookie versus picking up Aaron Rodgers out of all things. But hey, that's New York for you. That's New York for you. But let's get to it. Look. I'm done with that. It's an embarrassment enough for me to actually pick y'all last week. And then all you did was get 6 points and get mud stomped by the mother-loving Cardinals. I should have picked the Cardinals knowing that. I should have picked the Cardinals. I don't know what I was smoking. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Let's get to these picks, man. Let's get to these picks. All right, starting up Thursday night football for week 11. We got a rivalry game. In the NFC East, we got the Washington Commanders going against the Philadelphia Eagles. And we got, for me, I got the Commanders. Marcus and Jay got the Eagles. Let's move it on up. All right. Starting the Sunday games, we got the Green Bay Packers going against the Chicago Bears. And I did not make sure to actually put the rivalry game there, but nonetheless, it's a rivalry game. NFC North, historical battle. Will Green Bay keep having real estate with the Chicago Bears, or will the Chicago Bears finally tell Green Bay Packers to pack y'all shit and get the frick out my state? All they do. And I'm going to tell you right now, me, Marcus, and Jay all agree. The Packers going to keep having that real estate in Chicago. You dig? They're going to keep having that. They're going to keep having that real estate. They're going to keep having that real estate. Lord have mercy. All right, moving on next. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Detroit Lions. The Battle of the Cats. I'm sorry. For the Battle of the Cats, we got me, Marcus, and Jay all agree that the Lions are taking this victory. It is. Next line up, we got the Minnesota Vikings going against the Tennessee Titans, and we're all in agreement that the Vikings are winning this game right here. Up next, we have Las Vegas Raiders versus the Miami Dolphins. And in this game, we have All three of us are going for the Dolphins in this game. Next on up, we got the Los Angeles Rams versus the New England Patriots. And in this game, we're all coincide with the Rams in this game. All right. Next on up, we got the Cleveland Browns versus the New Orleans Saints. And all of us are all coincide that the Saints are winning this game. Next on up, we have the Indianapolis Colts versus the New York Jets. And in this game, me and Jay agree on the Colts. Marcus somehow believes that the Jets are going to make this win. I hope Joe Flacco go in there and beat y'all behinds. I hope when it comes to the battle of these old quarterbacks, I hope Joe Flacco beats Aaron Rodgers and show he needs to retire. He needs to retire. There ain't no coming back for your monkey ass. There ain't no coming back. Welcome the rivalry game in the AFC North. The Baltimore Ravens going against the Pittsburgh Steelers. This was tough for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. This was a tough one because naturally, and I say naturally, Steelers are one of my favorite teams to watch. But I've been a little bit more visual as far as what I'm getting from the Steelers ever since Russell took in over as quarterback. Like I said, between the Steelers and the Commanders game, that was going to be the thing that decided me. But let's get this going. Me, Marcus, and Jay all agreed that the Ravens win this game. Now, if you're wondering why I'm a little bit stumbled about this, because usually I'll pick the Steelers over the Ravens. But because of just looking at the scenarios and things like that, if you guys not remember, the Giants were able to rush for like 100 and something, and the Giants ain't a no-factor team. And if the Giants were able to run on Steelers defense, what do you think Lamar and Derrick Henry going to do? There's a lot of things that are a little bit iffy between both teams. On one hand, Steelers can probably out-dominate the Ravens defense because it's a little bit skewed, but I think the run game from the Ravens can out-battle the defense that's going on. Because if the Giants can do it, why can't the Ravens? But I think more than anything else, this is going to be really a toss-up, especially since it's a rivalry game. But I don't think so. But usually when it comes to these two teams, it's rarely ever going to be like a dominant game of like plus 20. So it's going to be tough. But I believe this is going to end like in a three-point, maybe one touchdown. But usually it's around 3 points. Lamar still hasn't beaten Steelers like definitively in quite a while. So I may be gambling on this one, but yeah, for some reason something tells me Ravens may have this one this year. We might have this one, but this is the first game. This is the first game, so who knows? This is the first battle, but nonetheless. Coming up next, we got Atlanta Falcons versus the Denver Broncos. And me and Jay got the Broncos. Marcus got the Falcons. We got the 30 Birds. Next on up, we got our rivalry game within the NFC West. We got the Seattle Seahawks going against the San Francisco 49ers. And in this game, we all agree that the 49ers are winning this match. Oh yeah. Now it's funny. I didn't took that off, but you may as well just call this a rivalry game in a sense. But we got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Buffalo Bills. Now we all know this is one of those big games this week. This is one of the big games this week. There's a whole lot of history with this one. as everyone always like to sit here and say, that when it comes to between these two teams, these are probably the best two teams in the AFC. But the Chiefs always prove they just better when it counts. But regular season, for some reason, Buffalo Bills always have their number sometimes, so who knows? But in this game, me and Marcus agree on the Bills. Jay is going with the Chiefs. So let's take that one right there. Next on up, we got the Sunday night football game, which ain't really that much of a good game. We got the Cincinnati Bengals going against the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm about to say Chicago. What's wrong with me? And in this game, we are all in agreement that the Bengals are taking this game. And up next, the Monday night football game, the Battle of Texas. As we got the Houston Texans going against the Dallas Cowboys. And we all agree that the Texans are winning this game. All right. So those are all the games this week. Wait a minute. I forgot. This is the bye week of bye week number 6. We got the New York Giants, the Arizona Cardinals, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Carolina Panthers taking a bye week. For the Giants, I don't think so. This is going to be helpful for them, even if they get a bye week. I think, honestly, at this point, their season's pretty much done. Cardinals, they definitely do need this. Right now, they're leading in the NFC West. Bucks and Cardinals. Panthers. I said Cardinals. Panthers, they're at the down end. I think, they're pretty much done for this season as well. But right now, one thing I can say since pretty much the first few weeks, that Young, I think Young is finally getting around when it comes to doing the plays now. He's finding his strides. I just hope he's get a better situation. Someone trade for him. Hopefully someone trades for him. You know what I'm saying? Someone trades for him. Maybe Panthers will be smart and be like, you know what, maybe we should trade him, get a new quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Which would be lovely because he can be very good somewhere else. But Bucks, they're definitely going to need this bye week real quick. You know what I'm saying? Probably rest up, reinsurge, hopefully get some players back during the bye week as they go on to the next week moving forward down the stretch. But yeah. So with that said, this is pretty much all of picks that we made this week. Let's see what transpired. As you guys already know, y'all come on in here when y'all see the video. Hit the like, hit the dislike. Make your comments be known in the comment section of who you guys got winning for this week's NFL week of week 11. And also, more than not, tell me who's your team, what you got going on. If you got anyone else you're voting for to win this week, how you see your predictions lining up. And if you like what you saw today, please subscribe and watch the other videos on this channel, man. Watch the videos on this other channel. So we got other videos. We're still working on bringing the other videos from the other channel. So, give us some time. So then there's more channels. There's more videos on the channel overall. But thank you guys for all tuning in. And peace out. We'll see you guys next time.